Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Laver. This is a video talking about this guy, John Z, and point out the things that is wrong with this guy. Not the fact that he's wrong with this guy. One of his videos, he's 100% wrong with his opinion about Paul Joseph Watson's video. And I'm a fan of Paul Joseph Watson. He's a sarcastic political commentator like I am, and I like his stuff. God, I have a man crush on Paul Joseph Watson. But there's some things that he's wrong about, but that's a whole different other video. And I was going to point out. But of course, this whole argument started with the issue between Eminem and Trump. Trump, President of the United States. And, he's doing a good job, and there's some stuff he's fucking up on, but you know how that is. Not every president is perfect. And then, you got Eminem, who's this drug addict rapper who acts like he's hot shit, who's basically controlled by the mainstream media and the corporations, and, completely, bends over backwards over for the man, but how I say it. But,
I had to say something about this because I saw it for like a day straight in my recommended, and I watched the first time and I was like, you know what, this isn't a big deal, don't overreact to it, it's fine. Then I went back to the video again, and for some reason I was triggered when I watched it. Paul Joseph Watson. Where do I begin? For those of you who don't know, Eminem recently had a freestyle on the BET Awards where he literally goes at Trump majority of his freestyle in that.
That's the thing is, if you actually listen to the freestyle, it doesn't rhyme, it doesn't match, and it's really, really terrible. How his freestyle was not that good. Like, he literally sucked. He didn't rhyme, he didn't actually make any sense. He stuttered through his rap, his freestyle. I know freestyling is pretty hard, but, hell, you look at Tech Nine, you look at Hopkins, you look at all these other rappers, Twista, you look at these guys, they know how to freestyle damn good. They're one on point, they're a cappella, man. Eminem, really? You're making a shitload of money, and there's plenty of guys out there who can freestyle better than you. I'm just pointing that out, just saying.
It's entertaining only because of the discussion that he sparks during the freestyle, but other than that, it's nothing Eminem hasn't really done before. In the past, he's made comments on Trump just a year ago. So seeing something like this at the BET Awards, while it's something that's so important in news that's being covered literally every single day and force-fed down our throats, it's not surprising that this would be the topic of Eminem's discussion. However, Paul Joseph Watson has another approach. This entire video, he's basically coming down on Eminem for using the platform that he was given to talk about things that have been going on in the world recently, and making it seem like his comments and concern are somehow diminished because they've been
again, falsified accusations and situations, how the fake media has portrayed Donald Trump, and saying he's racist, saying he's a Nazi, saying all these things. Well, that's not exactly true, and basically intellectually unhonest. And these guys get paid millions and millions of dollars every year just to propaganda and make this stuff up. They don't care about the facts. They only care about, again, ratings. They only care about negativity. As long as they can spread lies, to make money, they don't care if it's lies. Again.
Said before. He starts off this video going at Eminem in the worst way possible by giving reference to Eminem's old satirical shock value lyrics.
Now that rapping about his girlfriend and calling people doesn't sell as many records.
If you're gonna reference Eminem's old lyrics as somehow a representation of who he is as a person, why wouldn't you reference Donald Trump's comments everywhere? It's like you're intentionally...
Okay, I give you credit for that, but the thing is, yes, his old lyrics is understandable, but to me, it sounds like Eminem is a fucking hypocrite. He's known for saying controversial stuff, same thing with Donald Trump. But a lot of the stuff that Donald Trump said has been basically edited and misworded by the mainstream media. That they didn't, the whole thing about half the stuff he said made him appear to be negative. But with the song lyrics with Eminem, I mean, it wasn't edited to hit the point of to make him look bad. He was actually being literally shocking for shock value, for shock value's sakes. And this is the thing is that I don't get that, yes, he says a lot, Donald Trump says a lot of controversial stuff. But you do any kind of form of research, that half of that shit is just completely bullshit. But of course, he never looked into the facts about it, never looked at any information about it, but you know what?
Being blind here or stabbing yourself in the eye so you don't have to see your contradiction.
Literally no other celebrity has said that about Trump.
Because other people have said this, Eminem can't say it too. As if him saying it makes it somehow less relevant. There's a lot that I could go at in this video, but I don't want to go on forever. So there are some key details and points that I would like to address, because this video gave me all the cancer in the world.
So don't take my word for it. Here's the Huffington Post explaining how before 2015 Trump was praised in no less than 67 major hip-hop songs.
Are you really this stupid? You're using them referencing Donald Trump's money as them somehow endorsing his ideas. How do you misconstrue these? The examples you give in your video literally prove my point.
Rappers love Donald Trump.
These artists...
He actually has a good point. I mean, a lot of these rappers back in the day actually adored Donald Trump, and actually, not for only his money, but by his attitude and character. And he was very nocturnal, he was very counterculture at the time, and he was very, a lot of these other rappers support Donald Trump. And, to be honest with you, I mean, he has that attitude, like, I don't give a shit attitude. He doesn't care about what people think about him. And the thing is, you go around with this bullshit that, is it because it's about the money? Well, then he can that's the thing is, they can reference any other, all these rappers can reference any other rich person for their money. So, 67.
In support of Trump. They only spoke on his revenue. What is one of the most important things that rappers tend to discuss? Money. Why wouldn't Donald Trump's name come up in that? You know who else's name came up in that? Bill Gates. You know who else's name came up in that? Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Brad Pitt, Tony Montana. Rappers will reference anyone with any kind of real substantial revenue. You telling...
Again, like I said, 67 times is probably more than just Bill Gates. Just to point that out for you. I mean, it's the personality, his attitude, the don't give a shit attitude, was referenced more than Bill Gates.
That they are in support of Trump simply because they said his name in a rap song is just... You make me want to eat paper.
Surely he's going to bring something new, something different.
Why does he need to? What more does he have to say about the state of the country? What more could you say? It's like you're expecting something from someone that is literally impossible or is unnecessary. We need to talk about the stuff that Eminem is...
Okay, well, we need to talk about this stuff. Yeah, you're right. Okay, there's, in the FBI stats, on the FBI stats, there's more black-on-black crime compared to, law enforcement, police brutality situations, okay? And there's more white people getting shot compared to black people by FBI stats. That's the stats. Don't get mad at me and sitting there saying, I'm racist, because I'm just quoting the FBI stats. These are facts. You're not looking into the facts about it, but, again, never do any research. Never looking into the facts. You never point out his argument besides the few small parts of it. I don't get it.
Talking about. Maybe you don't care about it because it's been said before, or you want to further prove your point by trying to discredit everything that he said in his freestyle because it's been said before, but it's still a relevant issue.
Surely he's not just going to call Donald Trump orange.
How disingenuous can you be? You know that this was a part of a lyric that he was spitting earlier in the same freestyle.
Look, I agree, he's pretty orange. He is. I will say that.
He says, the only thing he's fantastic for, as a reference to the thing, because he immediately says after that, it's how he gets his rocks off and he's orange. Not the best line I've ever heard from Eminem, but keep it in context.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The freestyle sucked. You don't get it. Not the fact that I disagree with his message was, but also, it wasn't creative. even if I disagree with the message, and it was a creative freestyle, I'd be like, okay, credit enough. Good freestyle. But still, he done better. He has done better.
Text, please.
Because he probably hung around with even more black people than you did.
The guy was in...
See, you going, that's your logical argument, is just screaming. Just screaming. That makes no sense. I mean, it's true. And that's the one thing I don't get. That's the one thing I don't get. They go around saying he's racist. How? My question, how? Oh, he's part of the KKK and Richard Spencer supports him. Well, did anybody show Richard Spencer this fucking picture? Donald Trump is so scary. Oh no, he's grabbing the arm of Ben Carson and twisting his arm off. Oh no! Yeah, he's so racist, supposedly. Yeah, Yeah, we can just make another claim that he's, like, supposedly homophobic, and he just hates gay people and fags and all these queers. He hates me for being bisexual. He hates transsexual people. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's why he's flying this flag. LGBT for Trump. Yeah. Supposedly he's doing this out of disrespect, supposedly. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he's supposedly, oh yeah, he's so racist, he's against black people all the time. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, and also he's against marijuana, so, I mean, yeah, surprised. Look at this. That's his security team. His eyes are red. Oh shit, they're fucking high.
Black industry. You're saying Donald Trump hung out with more of them than he did.
Yes, eat this paper. Eat the paper. Eat the paper. You deserve it. Good. I'm happy for you. You realize you're wrong.
Trump at least has a plan.
How do you give someone praise for a plan that hasn't come into works yet? How?
The person who wanted a nuclear holocaust was Hillary Clinton.
How you miss Eminem's point in this regard baffles me. You do realize that he said his actions are likely to cause a nuclear holocaust. Not that he went into office wanting a nuclear war. Yeah, Hillary Clinton might have wanted nuclear warfare in the beginning. No one's arguing that. Eminem's point is to say that he will accidentally cause nuclear war because he's an ignorant president.
So brave! You can't be the dominant culture and the counterculture at the same time.
Okay, I want to point this out right here. Okay, again, the economy is doing better. He is restructuring our economy back. There's more jobs out there. How he's ignorant? This is my question here. How the fuck he's ignorant? I don't get it. The guy is a financial business wizard. I mean, yes, he has some. He is. Donald Trump has known for confusing 7-Eleven between 9/11 and saying the wrong thing at the wrong time when you have CNN right in his face, always trying to edit what he said. Fair enough, I'll give you that. Donald Trump is not the brightest person in the world. Yeah, he's not. He's pretty dumb sometimes, but he is a financial wizard. He knows what he does and how he. Oh God, Paul, you are so attractive. Damn.
That's not how it works.
Maybe, Paul, just maybe you just eliminate the whole culture thing in general and say, hey, I could be a mainstream artist and still talk about a main issue. To say you can't be the dominant culture and the counterculture at the...
See, this is the thing that he's pointing out. All these mainstream artists majority of them are left-leaning towards their viewpoint of politics. And same thing with these multi-billion-dollar record companies. Because our music, our news, our college campuses, the movies, the TV shows, everything is on the left. They're controlled by, basically, libtard, SJW, morons. And if you are even slightly conservative or libertarian or even question their logic, you are fired from their industry. You are not going to get anywhere in the industry if because of basis of your opinion. That's what he's pointing out. Instead of putting everything in politics, how about we just put politics on the side and actually concentrate on business and leave the politics for your personal opinion? I mean, everybody has the right for their opinion. That's no problem. But it makes everything too complicated when you force politics down people's throats. It makes you not want to even acknowledge their music or even actually want to, because people go to music entertainment these days to forget about politics. Basically, just not get frustrated to escape from life. And people watch movies and action films so they can escape from reality. They don't want to hear about politics all the time. Nobody does. It's annoying.
At the same time, is ridiculous when you're not necessarily trying to be a part of either culture. Can't you just say something that makes sense without being a part of one or the other? That's like saying because you're a person with a really large following, you can't say...
Well, again, like I said, there's mainstream and there's the counterculture, okay? You can have a large following being underground, being an underground artist. You know that, right? But at the same time, you can't, it's true, you cannot be the counterculture and you cannot be the mainstream. It's one or two things, and that's the truth. It has nothing to do about politics to that viewpoint. You're an independent artist who has lots of followings, or you're a mainstream artist that you're signed to a major record label that you still have lots of people following you. And you pointing this, he's just pointing out the fact is that, again, a lot of these organizations propaganda by putting out this crap out.
Something that happens to be in defense of the left simply because you think it makes sense. I'm not left or right, by the way. I'm straightforward.
Where was your anti-war rage when Obama was simultaneously bombing 7 different countries?
Oh, you make it seem like we won't get to that point with Trump. He hasn't even been president a whole year yet. Give him time. He'll fuck some people up, I guarantee.
Yes, criticizing a black president just doesn't make commercial sense, does it?
Because there's been more than one black president.
Soon. I mean, it's not...
No. How is there more than one black... What the fuck? More than one black president? No, Obama was the only black president. That's a fact. I don't get this. Really, this is ignorant right here. I don't know what the hell he's saying.
Not like he's literally got a new album coming out next month, is it? Oh, look, he does!
Out of all the people in the world, and especially in the rap industry, the person I believe who would need a rap strategy or a release strategy the least would be Eminem. You're making it seem like he didn't literally make an entire 7-minute diss track freestyle to Donald Trump last October when he didn't have anything coming out.
Again, Paul Joseph Watson is a smartass, and if you don't comprehend that he's being a smartass, I'm sorry, you're dumb.
It's the exact same thing on Big Sean's track No Favors on Big Sean's album I Decided about the same thing. He didn't have an album coming out early this February. Could it be that maybe, although his freestyle wasn't the craziest thing I'd ever heard, and he definitely tackled some cringy arguments, could it possibly be that he said, I am a Caucasian male who is about to use my platform to talk about an issue that doesn't primarily affect me, so that maybe other people might finally care about it. I'm not assuming that's his thought process, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Sellout. You made your name by lampooning mindless, safe, dull pop culture. Now you're genuflecting in a desperate effort to become a central part of that same vapid pop culture.
Do it. Okay, let's just stay really dead quiet right now. I want to hear this. 1, 2, 3.
Hurricane in Puerto Rico. Our president focusing more on tweeting than actually helping Puerto Rico. Active acts of racism within the country.
Whoa. Again. How? What kind of registration or bills or stuff he's putting through Congress that is racist? Again, the whole border wall situation, I don't necessarily agree with the wall situation, but, there's a big but, stronger borders and having illegal immigrants, again, it's not a race issue, it is a principle issue. We want the people who want to get here legally the right way, not letting Jason or Freddy Krueger or some Chester molester or some psychopath through the borders. Again, it's not a race issue, it's a principle issue. Oh my God, he's dumb.
NFL players being fired, suspended, and silenced for their opinion, and you consider that pop culture.
Okay. Again, these people who taking a knee and acting like dickbags, and when you throw around politics and business, people tune out, regardless if it's right or left. If the NFL is losing money because you have a few football players refusing to take the knee and they're losing money, what do you think is going to happen? You can't comprehend this. Are you dumb? If I went around where I work at, talk about politics, and, even if I was talking to one of my friends, and somebody overheard me talking about politics, and they get offended, I can get fired or written up. Again, this is business. You leave business and home life separate. You leave politics and business separate. Again, you can't comprehend this. You're an NFL star. You have a right to say what you want, and that's fine. I agree with that. But taking a knee ain't protesting. Going out on the streets and holding a sign and saying, "Hey, we're going to stop everything, and we're going to throw a hissy fit. We're going to hold signs and be vocal about it." That's protesting. There's a difference between taking a knee and disrespecting the flag. Because, again, we see it as disrespecting the flag. You don't, because, again, looking up any information about it. And, again, they feel like we're so oppressed. We're so oppressed. How? How you're oppressed? You're multi-billion-dollar, you're millionaires, football players who act like damn snobs, who just runs their mouth about everything, who are brainwashed by a culture full of, this toxic ideology of I'm a victim. But yet, if I point out the real problem, black-on-black crime has been up, and it's sad and it's horrible seeing this happening. But yet you're more worried about white supremacy and all this other stuff. Okay, again, there's not very much people out there who are white supremacists, and there's not very much people out there, who are like that. You talk about one guy from cousin fucking Kentucky over on eastern Kentucky. You had to drive 20 minutes, and it's like the small town, and only one person out there who's a bit of a racist. Again, and there's like a few closet racist people, but again, that's just their dumb opinion. And they're cowards anyway if they're closet racist. There's a difference here, man.
Not real issues. You say this is pop culture. Where do you live? I want to go there. I just want to have a conversation with you, because clearly you can't live on Earth with these ideas. How often do you think this way and,
what
go
the
to
fuck
sleep
is
and
he
say,
doing?
wow, that made a lot of sense. I'm going to put that in the video. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's an awfully hot coffee.
Okay. Again, I feel like this guy is on something. You feel like live in reality, man. Some of the issues that he talks about, that Eminem has talked about, again, not facts, no evidence on it, propaganda, without showing any evidence. Really, think about it, man. There's no evidence. I'm a skeptic. Literally, I feel like the right-leaning conservatives are the new skeptics. The atheists are the skeptics. Now we're in the same line as atheists now.
Pop, should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not. That's just objectively terrible. That's bad.
Again, like I said, it's a terrible freestyle. He could have thought of something more, creative.
Where the context, it's just you just miss it. You just miss me with that, because I don't need it. He literally says says after that in his freestyle, but that's all I got until I come up with a plot. Acknowledging that the line he just said means absolutely nothing. Sure, you can easily criticize it. It's nothing that you shouldn't criticize, but he's aware of the fact that it's bad. You're making it seem like he doesn't know.
Putting on a fake southern accent to smear millions of ordinary Americans.
He's not trying to smear those southerners. He's trying to smear the rednecks, the racists.
I mean, go back to being a drug addict if it helps.
Okay, I agree with you. Just a little bit. Just sprinkle a little cocaine on your next donut M&M and see if you don't get inspired. I'm just saying, it might shock you.
Oh, and your little Colin Kaepernick shout out. You know the guy, the one who literally supports communist dictators.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say, ever in life. What are you doing? Stop it. This photo does not exist to show Malcolm X in support of Fidel Castro. This photo exists to show the meeting place in Harlem where Fidel Castro and Malcolm X first met. Their first and only meeting. Malcolm X was using Fidel Castro in order to get back at his true enemy, which was at the time America. That doesn't mean...
Okay, again, this is the one thing I don't get. You said that, this is the dumb argument. Right? Okay, this is a dumb argument. That Colin Kaepernick has a t-shirt of a dictator on his shirt with Malcolm X and Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro is a real dickhead, to be honest with you. He's a guy's a dictator. There's people in his country starving to death. It's socialism. That's socialism for you. Okay? Well, how's it? Wait. Since I'm in, if I was a Catholic... I'll give you a hypothetical question, and I have pictures on my t-shirt of the Pope, and if I see one of the t-shirts had Adolf Hitler on it, and, I don't know, at first you think about, he wasn't that bad of a person at the time until later on, but, okay, let's just Google this real quick, okay? Let's just Google this real quick. See, I want to prove to you that you don't need a Fidel Castro on your Malcolm X shirt. See, I want to show you. See, I just Googled this right here. Okay, just to show you. See, look, it's Malcolm X. Oh, that's awesome. Look, there's no Fidel Castro in this t-shirt. This is one with his AK-47 with Malcolm X. Oh, there's no Fidel Castro also. He could have picked any shirt of these. I'm going to be honest with you, this is an awesome shirt. I think I'm buying this shirt. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. This one, the AK-47. Malcolm X. Oh, man, there's a woman, Malcolm X one. Malcolm X. But no Fidel Castro with him. Oh, look. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Here's a Muhammad Ali. And guess what? Malcolm X. No Fidel Castro. I can go on forever, buddy. Malcolm X t-shirt. But still, there are so many choices of t-shirts that Kaepernick can obviously choose besides the Fidel Castro and Malcolm X t-shirt. I mean, I understand he's using his influence, but, you can say the same thing with the Pope and Adolf Hitler. Just saying. I mean, you see me walk around with the Pope t-shirt and then having right by him Adolf Hitler, them talking. There's actually pictures of this. But no, you never do any research of it. You see the hypocrisy of this, but it's just blind. You're just blind.
He was using the influence Fidel Castro had on his own people to further support his own movement. He didn't want Fidel Castro because he wanted to be buddy-buddy with him. He wanted him simply for his numbers, hoping he could further aid him in his overall point. Further research will probably show you that Malcolm X tried to even get Fidel Castro into Islam. He wanted him for his influence, not for his ideas. So I'm not saying that.
And then you see, Fidel Castro and this shit he's done now. I mean, I'm just pointing the facts out. I mean, he could have picked another shirt of Malcolm X. Just saying.
That's Colin Kaepernick's reason for wearing the shirt. Maybe he's ignorant of that. Maybe he isn't. But you're also guilty of being ignorant of that. And I don't really know who you want to say he supports more, but I guess you can look at his fucking hat.
That was your line in the sand, Eminem. And there's no going back.
But, again, I mean, the Pope. If I had a t-shirt of the Pope with Adolf Hitler, it still doesn't make me look good. Just saying.
How much Vaseline do you need to jerk yourself as much as this guy seems to? What brand is he using so I can get some too? I'm thin so I can get in those tight places. Not all of them. When I see videos like this, I'm just like, you have a beard. You have scruff all over your...
Okay, again, he's really going through a triggering moment, and he has no logical argument, and besides of him, with his hypocrisy, of pure ignorance. You gotta be kidding me.
Face, you have the same Google as me. Why don't you just take the opportunity to say, let me do 5 minutes of research before I make this video? But no. You wanna know why you didn't do that? Because you're not counterculture. You don't really care about your audience getting the real story. You care...
Well, so, you also, I mean, you know, you're intellectually ignorant. You know, it takes you more than 5 minutes to look something up, man. Research takes time and effort. You just can't just Google stuff. You gotta do other research also. You have to go onto different websites. You have to read a lot. You have to discover a lot. You have to watch other videos. Research does not take only 5 minutes. At the most, I bet about an hour or two, but still. Some of the stuff that you come up with. Really? He has done research. Again, you're not pointing out the other part of the argument he has.
About them getting the narrative that you put out in your videos, and that's it. Trying to paint Eminem as this person who is almost dangerous when the extent of his criminal background is concealing weapons. Boy, I'm off this. I got way too much Vaseline to use today, and I got too many phone calls to make. Too many papers to write. I mean, this video was the equivalent of...
Can you please eat more paper? Because I would love to see that again. It was funny as hell.
Of taking a newborn baby and just shitting on its chest and smearing the shit everywhere and then blaming the baby for smelling bad. So I guess this is my fault. Why did I do this to myself? It's Shawn.
Again, he's very delusional. Like, I don't know what his logic here is. Shitting on a baby. A newborn baby and kicking it. Again. I mean, really? Don't get me wrong, you have a few good points, but some of the stuff that you just come out and say is like, really? And it's like, again, it doesn't take 5 minutes to do research. You gotta do more research besides that. I mean, there's some stuff that you do miss. Just saying, Google has... They're not, I'll give you an example, they're not very non-biased, to be honest with you. So sometimes you might have to dig a little deeper, go on Bing. If you do Google, you know, go down a little bit more and look up other information, other parts of arguments. In the bottom, you'll probably see it. And then when you gotta make your own argument, you gotta make your own logic, you know, opinion, instead of this, you know, you gotta judge for yourself what is true. Instead of this, hey, I'm gonna do 5 minutes of information. Yeah, okay, supposedly. That works.
It's Shawn C, and I'll see you next time.
I swear, I feel like it just burned a few brain cells off of my head by watching this bullshit. I mean, again, no points. He's eating paper. He's screaming like a little child. You know, no logic. I mean, again, the hypocrisy that I see from this. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a few good points, but at the same time, I mean, again, like, there's other t-shirts out there without Castro on it. Like, you can Google this stuff up and order a t-shirt online, which I'm going to order next time I get home. But again, talk to you guys later. God bless America. Bye.